Alright, gents, welcome to another edition of AGECenter, where I make myself look like a jackass to bring you guys highlights of our great Age League matches. This week we got undefeated number 1 Iowa, 11-0, against number 3 undefeated Arizona State, also 11-0. That's Vcize with Iowa and Ballsjaken with Arizona State. Awesome name. You can see early on both teams struggling to get something going on these 3rd and shorts. Iowa gets stopped 1 yard short, then Arizona State on 3rd and inches goes deep, and nothing doing there. Next drive for Iowa is where we really finally got to see some action. Ricky Stanzi drops back, makes a big mistake early to Mike Gothel, I don't know how to pronounce his name, but dude was freaking everywhere on the field. Picks it off. Arizona State moves it down to the 1 yard line. 2nd and goal from the 1. They get stuffed. 3rd down and goal from the 1 here. And Iowa's able to stuff them again. And then, so here we go. 4th and goal from the 1. You'll see Anger gets in there, hits him in the backfield, but gets dragged into the end zone. We're going to take another look at this. You'll remember earlier in the year, Iowa was able to stuff a play on 4th and inches with Anger in the hole. Anger reads it perfectly here, gets into the backfield and hits him and just gets dragged in the end zone. Dude's going to have to change his name. He can't be named Anger and do that. Then Ricky Stanzi rolls out, gets hit and picked off by No, that's a defensive lineman making the over-the-shoulder interception and then carrying Stanzi into the end zone. And as has happened twice before this year, Iowa down 14-0 in the first quarter. That's how the first quarter would end. Iowa's really got to stop digging themselves in these holes early on. So then, no big deal. They've been here before. This is where they drive down the field and take the game back. No, again, another pick, Gothel, and Iowa may be really in some trouble here. But the defense steps up, forces a 3 and out, gets Stanzi the ball back. Takes the snap here, finds Tony Moyuki, just rifles it in there for the touchdown to make it 14-7. And this is where things get interesting. Interesting series of events here. Arizona State's got the ball, last possession of the first half. Big play there. Receiver basically mosses the defender. Arizona State gets the ball back first in the second half too, so this is big. Now here's where it really gets interesting though. 9 seconds left, no timeouts. Instead of just taking the field goal now, Arizona's going to try and get one more play off. And they throw a quick out to the running back, and he just comes down inbounds. So no timeouts left. The half runs out. Arizona State ends up with no points. So in a close game like that, that's a very, very big series there. So second half comes around. Iowa's defense is able to make a stop, get the offense the ball back. See Stanzi, see something he likes in the defense here, switches some things up. And then it's Tony Moyuki with the quick hit, the Hawaiian Stallion with the juke. Well, do they even have stallions in Hawaii? I don't really know, but if they did, this dude would be one of them. So 14-14, tie game here, late 3rd quarter. Arizona State's driving. There's some big missed opportunities here by Iowa. Arizona State's got a good drive going, and then Sullivan gets hit as he throws balls up in the air for a while, and an Arizona State receiver is able to come down with it. A couple plays later, Sullivan drops back, and Anger, another chance to make a play off his hands, can't bring it in. So the drive continues. Arizona State runs a couple more nice plays, gets down inside the 10. Big 3rd down here, tie game in the 4th quarter. Sullivan drops back to pass someday, eventually. Let's go, guys. Snap the ball. There we go. And another chance for Iowa linebacker to make a play, and he can't hold on either. So Iowa just letting this game get away from him here. Weber's able to come in, kick the field goal, make it 17-14 Arizona State in the 4th quarter, and we're all set up for an exciting finish here. You see a great 14-play drive there by Arizona State. But Iowa would answer here. Stanzi set things up. Arizona State's going to bring a corner blitz here. Can't get to Stanzi, who steps up in the pocket and just fires it in there to Julianos, who no one really knows who that is, but every cheerleader in Iowa City will know that now. But the question is, they leave too much time, which wouldn't matter because McCullen on the kickoff, 3 broken tackles, and down the sideline he goes. Only Speedy Gonzalez back to try and stop him, and Speedy's able to shove him out of bounds. So Arizona State starts this drive inside the 20, chance to take the lead here. Big 3rd down play here. Sullivan drops out, tries to go over the top, and it gets batted down. We take a look at what happens here. Arizona State hit this play a couple times early in the game. They're trying to hit this empty zone here with with the outside receiver, but Greenwood, the safety, is able to read it and step in there and force Sullivan to hold it longer than he wanted, and just couldn't quite get it in there. So that sets up a big 4th down here. 2 minutes left. Arizona State trails by 4. Stuff dreams are made of. And Sullivan drops back, and it gets batted down to the line. It's going to be tight squeezing it in there anyways. Iowa takes over here. All they got to do is force Arizona State to use a few timeouts, and they can run the clock out. So they get a quick pass to Alan Reisner here, who picks up a 1st down, makes Arizona State burn a timeout. After a few failed running plays, they get a little play action there, and Moyaki again down the sideline, and that one pretty much ices it. Arizona State's got to use their last timeout now. 2 minutes left. Iowa just runs the ball 3 times and kicks it away, and Arizona State now has 4 seconds. Remember, Vcize did lose on a Hail Mary last year, but not going to happen here. Nance takes a little out, and he goes down. Can't shed a tackle. And Iowa wins the Big 12 South with a 21-17 win over Arizona State. They'll go on to face Stigler in the league championship. Big story of the game here, probably Arizona State 1 of 4 in the red zone in terms of scoring touchdowns. Iowa loses the turnover battle 3-0, but is able to overcome it with some good defense, only giving up about 150 yards. And real close game, real great play game on both sides. But Iowa was just able to pull it away in the end.